Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says Nigeria is on the path of taking its place among the Committee of Nations with various developmental programs ongoing in different sectors of the country. Osinbajo made the assertion at the 2017-2018 50th Convocation Lecture of the University of Lagos. The theme of the lecture is Nigeria Rising, the Path to Prosperity. According to him, most crucial pillar of any government economic policy should be the improvement of the human resources. I suspect the topic Nigeria Rising, the Path to Prosperity is informed by the curiosity of what people expect from President Muhammadu Buhari administration in the next 4 years, or what next level really mean. I therefore think that I should begin by affirming that the Buhari administration believe that Nigerian prosperity means a decent existence for all, ending extreme poverty, increasing productivity, and ending corruption. Osinbajo said the Buhari government believe in wealth creation system that is capable of taking millions out of poverty while providing for those who cannot work. Wealth creation option must include access to cheap credit. It must include job scheme for unemployed and cash transfer to the most poor and vulnerable. According to him, the administration is also working towards providing good health care, education that make our workforce relevant in the knowledge economy. Minister of Finance Zainab Ahmed has called on the National Assembly to amend the Procurement Act in a way that it will remove all the bottleneck in budget implementation. Speaking before the Senate Committee on Finance on budget performance for 2018 and presentation of 2019 appropriation, Ahmed noted that most ministries, departments, and agencies of government are lagging behind in their budget performance due to complicity in the procurement processes. The Minister of Finance, however, said that 2018 national budget performance have reached 55%. The chairman of Senate Committee on Finance, Senator John Eno, queried if the ministry performance was a reflection of the national budget.
You have about 667 million released to the ministry. Then you haven't even spent half of that. You haven't spent half. If we pass the 2019 budget, let's say the next 2 weeks, or worst case, end of April. And I ask this because we end up having not just challenges of releases, but even when money is released, FDA is unable to spend. Again, this is Minister of Finance. The implementation is about 30% on capital in spite of monies that have been released. And I'm looking at the capital items for 2018. I mean, you don't have, these are not too major that you, so what is the reason why the Minister of Finance is not spending money that is released? Now, what implication does this have? Even for other ministries, LDs, that it's there are huge capital implementing ministries, departments. I mean, the Ministry of Budget and National Planning. But if the Ministry of Finance can't even spend its capital, what moral basis will it have to see that other MDAs utilize monies that are released?
There are some agencies that are more efficient in their capital spend than others. But what we've seen across board is there's a lot of delays due to procurement processes. The procurement processes is really hampering the effectiveness of the performance of the budget. And I really do hope that in the next assembly, the Senate will look at how to improve on our procurement process, maybe by way of some amendment to the Act to reduce the complexity of the process. BPP is having to review almost everything, and it takes a lot of time. You queue for a long time before approvals come, before you make progress.
Chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance, however, praised the effectiveness of Finance Ministry budget in terms of release and performances. The Nigerian Senate Committee on Trade and Investment has rejected the ministry 2019 budget of 15.63 billion naira. The rejection followed alleged discovery of an illegal special economic zone company listed for appropriation when the Minister of Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Elenama, appeared before the Budget Defense in National Assembly. The chairman of the committee, Senator Sabo Mohammed, while referring to item 2 on page 7 of the budget booklet presented by the ministry, said the company was not known to be one of the 17 agencies under the ministry. The ministry had in the course of the defense presented the booklet containing 2019 budget proposal for all the agencies under the ministry. According to Mohammed, a document obtained by them from the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) containing information on how the company was registered showed that it was a private company. The liability of the members are limited by share, which give federal government 25% and 75% to private individual. It directed the minister to forward the details written explanation on how the company got into the appropriation list, its management, staff list, and its staff strength, as well as statement of account before the consideration of 2019 budget proposal. Responding, the minister, Enalima, said the company was established through a presidential initiative and its approval was given at the cabinet meeting held in May 2018. According to him, one of the areas that this government has focused on is infrastructure. The second area is industrialization, and the two have something in common. If the government tried to do it alone, it could be extremely taxing.
Joint Admission and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has confirmed the attack on its staff in Lagos State minutes before the conduct of the board 2019 mock exams. JAMB Registrar Professor Ishaq Oloyede, who confirmed the attack in Abuja during the supervision of the 2019 JAMB mock exam, together with the Minister of Education Malam Adamu, said the assault on its officials were yet to be known, but noted that the security officials were already briefed and are currently investigating the matter.
The very first sad thing that we noticed was that 2 of our staff were almost murdered in Lagos. There was an attempt on their life at last pool, somewhere they call Lagos State Polytechnic. For whatever reason, they were set, they were with them to the hospital and to know. But we are still looking into what happened in the place, but we have evacuated our staff from the place, and we hope that whoever had attempted that, we believe that the law enforcement agencies would not allow such an assault on innocent officials of government who are going about their normal business.
Professor Oloyede, who confirmed the delisting of 14 computer-based centers out of 712 across the country, said the mock was at no cost to students who wrote the exam at the CBT centers owned by JAMB.
All the centers are doing very well. Of the 512, we have had to disaccredit 14 this morning for one infraction or the other. technical and some deceit, whereby some of them will go and borrow some computers and thinking that they will not know. So now we have about 698 centers left in the operation, but we have redistributed the students. The mock examination is free in JAMB centers, JAMB-owned centers. We have been emphasizing it because we are testing our system. So we do not need to ask candidates to pay. But centers owned by other private people, they have the right to their 700 naira from every candidate. Like here now, it's a private place. And since we didn't establish the place, we didn't buy fuel for them. Anybody who wants to do mock examination there, we have pegged the price to 700 naira, which we believe is the most meaningful or reasonable amount. So we want you to continue to help us educate people, so that they can have we can have smooth examination.
The Minister of Education gave his assessment after the monitor.
No observations. All my observations are things are in order. You want me to observe something is not in order or what?
157,000 sat for the UTME mock exam. The examination is for the interested candidates in testing their computer literacy before the actual exam. In Abuja, Ellen Chukwemeka reports.
The National Assembly Joint Committee on Marine Transport has urged the federal government to pay adequate attention to developing national inland waterways. The co-chairman of the Joint Committee and chairman House of Representatives Committee, Port Harcourt and Waterways, Ashadu Patrick, made the call when Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, presented the 2019 maritime budget. He said it was disheartening that only 2% of the sector budget was given to NIWA in spite of the potential to compete with revenue-generating agencies like MPA. He said the transport sector is a key sector in the economy. What troubled him is the neglect of water transport industry on the budget processing. He said they have been advocating that there should be a need assessment in Nigeria before the budget are drawn. According to him, year in, year out, we come out here to hear the large budget and we appreciate what you are doing with railway. But we also believe that God has blessed us with natural ways and all we need to do was to enhance it, especially in terms of moving cargo. No government can do it all. I plead that we need to do something about Nigeria inland waterway. The Adamawa governor-elect Alhaji Ahmadu Fintiri has constituted a transition committee to ensure smooth takeover of administration from the outgoing governor Muhammadu Bindo administration. Inaugurating the 60-man committee in a ceremony in Jola, Fintiri said the measure was necessary for the smooth handing over by the outgoing administration. Fintiri said the committee should obtain a detailed description of all the structure of government, its institution, and number of workforce. The committee was also expected to get the number of those on pension roster and number of the political office holder, including members of the State Executive Council, senior special assistants, advisor, and special aides. The committee is also to obtain detailed lists of general staff by their ministries, departments, agencies, including their date of first appointment, rank, date of last promotion, salary grade level, and a remark column. The remark column should reflect additional information such as in-service costs and out of station among such information. Fitu said the committee is expected to work closely with a similar body which will be set up by the outgoing administration. Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha has said that Southeast geopolitical zone must be given chance to produce either the Senate President or Deputy Senate President for geopolitical balancing and equal distribution of position. Okorocha spoke to journalists after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the State House in Abuja on Monday. According to him, he has been watching carefully what is happening in the National Assembly. It is very funny drama, but all I ask from them is that they should consider Southeast in their calculation. This nation will not be properly balanced if Southeast is not carried along properly in the affair of the National Assembly. According to him, nobody seemed to be talking about the Southeast. It looked like Southeast doesn't have a place anymore. That is wrong, politically speaking, that it is not good for APC because there's going to be a bigger APC after President Muhammadu Buhari must have left the seat. He said he was in the State House to invite President Muhammadu Buhari for the commissioning of over 1,000 projects he has executed in Imo State. He said he did not discuss the issue of his certificate return with the president.